Big data analytics is the use of advanced analytical techniques against very large, diverse data sets that include structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data from different sources and in different sizes from terabytes to zettabytes. This data comes from various sources, for example, banking, insurance, shopping at malls or any other retail stores, online shopping, data collected from industrial equipments, IoT data, statistical data collected from various business entities, live data from share market, huge data collected from social media platforms and many such sources. Big data has three important properties. First is volume. If you see transactions at DMart, Big Bazaar or online transactions like Amazon, Flipkart, it creates a huge amount of data. Again, there are examples of share market which creates huge amount of data. So the volume of big data is huge. Second property is velocity. Velocity means the rate at which this data is created. If you take example of a simple post, it becomes viral within few minutes. There is an economy of these viral messages. Then if you take share market, the share values goes up and down within few minutes. Or you take forex market. Any market creates a huge amount of data within few minutes. So that's a velocity. And third is variety. If you take Facebook, you can post text, audio, video, images. So all these platforms have variety of data, not just text. Now the most important thing is to store this data. We can store this data in a big systems, but instead of doing that, we are storing this in a multiple commodity servers which are arranged by software called as Hadoop. Apache Hadoop is a collection of open source software utilities that facilitate using of a network of many computers to solve problems involving massive amount of data and computation. It provides a software framework for distributed storage and processing of data using the MapReduce paradigm.
We need to learn about the core aspect that drives Hadoop, that is MapReduce. MapReduce is a processing unit of Hadoop using which we can process the big data stored on HDFS. See, we have a cluster of machines. Now the question is how to divide the task effectively across these multiple machines. The solution is MapReduce programming model. MapReduce is a software framework for writing applications which process huge amounts of data in parallel on large clusters of nodes. What we'll be studying is what is MapReduce, the two phases of MapReduce, that is map and reduce, some algorithms using MapReduce like matrix operation, matrix multiplication, etc. NoSQL stands for not only SQL. They are non-relational data storage systems. The explosion of unstructured data like social media posts, multimedia, rise of cloud-based solutions, open source community, agile development methods has led to creation of NoSQL data. NoSQL data storage systems make sense for applications that need to deal with very large semi-structured data like log analysis, social networking feeds. NoSQL are classified into four types: key value pair based, document based, column based, and graph based. Examples of key value are Amazon's Dynamo, Redis, SimpleDB. MongoDB is a type of document base. Cassandra, Google, Bigtable are column based databases. Neo4j, FlogDB are examples of graph based database. Now Now that we have huge amounts of data with us, it becomes important to derive some information or to uncover information from it. Information like hidden patterns, unknown correlations, market trends, customer preferences, which will help organizations make informed business decisions. We shall be studying various techniques in big data analytics like market basket analysis, a priori algorithm, finding similar item using nearest neighbor search, Just like a river has no beginning and no end, streaming data is suited to data that has no discrete beginning or end. Example, data from traffic light is continuous and has no start or finish. Data streaming is a process of sending data records continuously rather than in batches. Data streaming is optimal for time series and patterns over time. Example, tracking the length of a web session. Most IoT data is well suited for data streaming. What we'll be studying is data stream management system, data stream model, examples of data stream applications like sensor network, network traffic analysis. Big data and search engines go together like butter and jam. Incorporating search into big data projects can help solve many problems. What we'll be studying is PageRank algorithm and PageRank implementation using MapReduce. We all must have used recommender systems knowingly or unknowingly. Recommender systems are used to suggest relevant items to user. The two major methods are collaborative filtering method and content-based method. We shall be studying collaborative filtering in detail. To talk about the course, it's an important and necessary course considering today's scenario where everything is surrounded around data. Even if somebody is planning to go for data science, this course is a requisite course. So please consider this course. Thank you.